We want everyone to be a success story. Now, what does it mean? What is success?
Progressive realization of a worthy ideal.
The progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Yeah. What I say is success is just, you know, having what you want, having what you desire. You know, you desired that, you got it, that's success. Okay? So it's definable by anyone can have their own definition of what success. It might look very different to you than it does to me. Okay? I like Earl Nightingale's actually better, but mine's easier to remember. So 8 pillars. This is spiritual business mastery. What I learned in being an entrepreneur for over 30 years is that there are 8 pillars that you have to have these 8 pillars in your business to have a rockin' business. So we're gonna dissect them real quick. So spiritual business mastery is based on more than 30 years of business and success research conducted by myself, okay? So I am a lifelong learner. For many, many years, I read about a book a week, okay? When I was in 5th grade, I was reading on a sophomore college level in 5th grade. Doesn't say much about the other studies, the other subjects, but I've always loved to read. And when we're in alignment with our divine destiny and we are achieving optimal success in all 8 pillars of business and in the 4 bodies. How many of y'all know we have 4 bodies? Raise your hand. Everybody knows this, right? All the masters know this. Success is inevitable, okay? And by the way, I have a lot of this information here just so you guys can get for the handout later. Therefore, making the goal of one's life to master these areas through the living of one's divine destiny should be your chief aim. I'm a student of divine destiny. I heard someone earlier, shame, tell me that they don't know what their profile is, okay? There's probably not a class that I teach where I don't talk about your profile, personality, who you are. Why is that? Because if you don't know who you are, you can't be who you is. Okay? That's real talk. If you don't know who you are, you can't be who you is. Now, my purpose is to inspire you to become all that God created you to be so that you can live the life you were meant to live. That's my purpose, okay? Now, if you don't know how God designed you, then you won't know what it is or how it is that you are to function in this life. And this is why we've given you specific you're just going to be like a drift, like a piece of wood thrown, or a leaf in a stream, just going hither and yonder, okay? You want to be in other words, you live a life by design, by destiny, okay? Not a life by default. How many of y'all want to live a life by default? Nobody. So not knowing who you are, by the way, I took the personality profile when I was 19 years old. This couple came to our church and they were talking about discover who you are, right? So I took the test. I took it again when I was 40. And turns out I'm the same old guy I was back then, same, right? And I told my wife, I said, you ain't changed me a bit. I'm still the same man I was, huh? Because I got married when I was 21. She thought she was changing me. But the reality is she has helped me become the best version of myself, right? But the thing is, if you know who you are, and I've learned who I was from an early age, you continue to be, and the thing is, when you lead generate, you want to lead generate to your personality profile. Now, an easy way to know is when you go through like these 27 things, you rate them from 1 to 5. 1, and this is the Amazon system. 1 means you hate it, 5 means you love it, okay? By the way, 4 means you really like it. 3 means you like it. 2 means you didn't like it. 1 means you hated it, right? So you rate it from 1 to 5 and you only do 4s and 5s. I actually rate my life that way. Every single thing that I do in life, I rate it from 1 to 5. If it's not a 4 or 5, it's not on my list. Because there are people that love to do stuff like that. That's the reason why the affluent, they don't drive, they don't do certain things that they don't love to do. Now there's a point when you're 18, 19, 20, you love driving, right? But there's a point in life, I don't know when it comes, but you don't really like driving that much anymore, right? So the affluent, the ones that can afford it, they have drivers, right? And so there's a principle behind that.